Hello. Man, it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I got in real late last night, guys, from work. I didn't get off till almost 12 o'clock at night. So I had to chill. You know, I ain't even feel like making no video, but tonight I will. If I get in earlier, then I'll talk about the Acolyte. And I'm gonna watch the men's U.S. basketball and see what I see early on. Now, the Indiana Fever had a lineup change, which I was shocked by. I was like, okay. I thought Wheeler would get put in the starting lineup because I think Wheeler, to me, knows how to control the pace better, and she's a better defender. Nope, they went with Samuelson and Hole, I believe. Tammy Fag-Benlay, I believe, is hurt right now. Nalissa Smith is in the doghouse because she keeps missing free throws, which I knew she would be. And my thing is this. The WNBA has to understand. And the WNBA is ran by the NBA, so I see this is going to mess up. The WNBA, everyone keeps putting up these numbers about LeCaitlin this, LeCaitlin that. Listen, LeCaitlin Clark is about 2 seconds. Like, she's from 2 seconds from imploding. She's not a point guard. Like I keep telling everybody, she's a playmaker. It's a difference. Her issue is she doesn't know how to control the pace. When you're down by a lot of digits, she doesn't know how to reel the team back in. This is why I told you guys, when Aaliyah Boston went out with foul trouble, this went to show you, LeCaitlin Clark fans, that she's not built like that. She's not. She's a front runner. She's just like LeBron James. This is why I call her LeCaitlin. They are two of the same player. The only difference is LeCaitlin can actually shoot, and she got game. She actually can play. LeBron can't play for shit. I don't know why people still falling for tricks because he puts all these stats up. So her thing is she's a transition player. That's her deadly weapon. That's why she's picked up from full court, because she's hard to guard in transition, because she's able to get to a spot and she can launch a three from anywhere. They've taken the film that they've taken from South Carolina and they've taken from LSU. That's all they're running against her. Now, everyone is praising like, oh, she brought him back. Yeah, but she still had a minus. Caitlin Clark's baskets really didn't mean jack. The person who they needed to go off was Kelsey Mitchell. And Washington did a great job in pushing Kelsey Mitchell, getting physical with her, not letting her get comfortable. You can let LeCaitlin go off. Let LeCaitlin get her stats. Let her get her big stats. It's about everybody else. You got Aaliyah Boston in foul trouble. Boom, that one fell down. Kelsey Mitchell, bad game, shooting performance. Her shot wasn't on. It was hard for her to get off. It was hard for her to get her shot off at times. Boom, you knocked that down. Nalissa Smith starting from the bench. Boom. You basically won the game. You gave the game to Washington. Samuelson, I don't know what everybody sees in Samuelson. I don't know what everybody sees in Hole. I don't know. But from what I see, Caitlin has a great rapport with those two and Aaliyah Boston. And her and Kelsey Mitchell at times, I don't know if they mesh well, because Kelsey needs the ball in her hand to operate at times, and to make some plays. LeCaitlin's problem is she controls the ball way too damn much. The ball's not moving. It stays stagnant when it's in her hands. And there's no movement. Everybody stays in one spot. And it's like nobody's on the same page. And I don't understand. Do y'all not practice together? Do you guys not watch film together? Do you guys not actually sit down and actually go over stuff? You know, I don't know what's going on in the locker room, but I told you guys this from the beginning. They are front runners. When everything is good, when they're winning, when they got a big lead like they had against the Liberty, they came back against the Liberty, and the reason they came back against the Liberty was because LeCaitlin Clark plays some great point guard. Everybody looking at the triple-double, I'm like, damn, the triple-double, that shit overrated, because that didn't have no impact on the game. What you guys weren't watching was that Caitlin was actually controlling the pace of the game. She was actually opening the offense up. She was finally getting it. Now, all of a sudden, Aaliyah Boston gets into foul trouble, which there were a couple questionable calls, but LeCaitlin didn't know what to do. And by not starting Nalissa Smith, I thought that was dumb. I don't know why Chrissy Sides did it. Chrissy Sides took the blame and said it was for coach's decision. So she basically said it was her decision, but the way she said it, it was like she didn't want to do it. So what's going on? You know, so what's going on? You know, and that's just, and it's like, I don't get it. It's like 1 minute Chrissy Side says this, LeCaitlin is doing something else. So which one is it? So this is what I can't even talk this morning. This is my analysis of the whole situation. LeCaitlin Clark don't like Chrissy Sides. She don't like Nalissa. She don't like certain players on the team. She's cool with Aaliyah Boston. She cool with Aaliyah. She's cool with Hole and Samuelson, but she don't like Wheeler. She don't like playing with those guys because she feels like they're not running the plays correctly. She feels like they're not getting in the right positions. Not only that, you know, Nalissa Smith has honestly been upset because she tried to get a double-double and Caitlin has been taking a lot of her rebounds from her because Nalissa, I believe, is up for a contract, if not this year, soon, and she's trying to get her numbers up so she could probably sign either back with them or somewhere else. But she's definitely not happy. Nalissa Smith should have been starting that game. I give Nalissa Smith a lot of shit, but Nalissa Smith can play. She's just not a solid defender, but other than that, her all-around game is impressive. She can pass from all three levels. She can score from all three levels, and plus she can offensive rebound. That's one thing she does better than Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston's more of a low-post scorer, and she can also score from all three levels. She's a baller. Her rebounding is decent, but it's not high-level rebounding, but she can rebound. Caitlin is out here getting these stats up and stuff because she's paying attention to the Rookie of the Year conversation. And she believes, just like the WNBA is helping her with, they want her to get triple-doubles and stuff. Like I said, LeCaitlin Clark should have had about 7 or 8 triple-doubles by now. The reason she's not getting the triple-doubles is because she's trying to win the game, but at the same time trying to pad her stats. And that's what she's trying to do. And that's the issue. Everybody's talking about the shove she did on Van Slew and the elbow, the shoulder to Ariel Atkins, and then another shoulder. She's doing a lot of pushing, a lot of cheap shots. LeCaitlin has always been like that. She was like that at Iowa. Before y'all start watching her, Caitlin was doing that in Iowa. Her freshman, sophomore, junior, since she did it all her years. But they don't show that. Because I keep trying to tell you, the media has programmed you dumbass Negroes to hate Angel Reese, but praise this girl as a savior. It's the Jesus complex, I call it. The white Jesus complex. You know how you go to a black church, they got the white Jesus up there, they praising white Jesus, knowing they know Jesus was black, but they want to still push that narrative that he's white. That is what they've done. They brainwash niggas. They brainwash these Tobys too to think she's innocent. And Dejanay Carrington called it out because somebody called it out for Dejanay Carrington. And they sent it to Dejanay Carrington. And Dejanay Carrington said, oh, well, I don't see her being, well, you know, it ain't going to be no, well, I don't hear no B's and no A's, no homophobes, none of this stuff, you know, let's see if she gets that, which she's not. Like I said, this is ball. This is basketball, you know, and there's a lot of people not liking it. And everybody is like, the WNBA is against Caitlin Clark. Nigga, how? They put her on all the big networks. She's showcasing all the games. You guys keep showing me these record numbers that she breaking, but guess what? Her game ain't adding up to the record numbers she's selling. It ain't. Nobody's impressed with her game right now. People are real upset at this chick because this chick is getting all this treatment. That's why nobody's walking up there to talk to her or to help, because she's non-approachable. Caitlin has an attitude problem. She is a spoiled brat. When she doesn't get her way, she starts throwing a hissy fit. She starts pushing and shoving. She elbowed Kennedy Carter down the other way, and then Kennedy Carter hip checked her ass. But nobody wants to talk about the elbow she threw. Everybody want to cap for Caitlin because she's helping the league grow. Yeah, she's helping the league grow, but it's not going to sustain because her fans don't give a damn about nobody but her. The other places are selling out with popularity because these rookies came in. Rakia has a fan base. Angel Reese has a fan base. They don't want to show you that because they can't let them overshine LeCaitlin. They did the same thing with LeBrownies. The Kobe thing was going on. They were trying to get Kobe out of there because they needed LeBron to get his shine. Because they know LeBron can't shine over Kobe. He never was better than Kobe. Hell, Kobe been dead for what, 3-4 years? People still bringing up Kobe. They were bringing up Kobe after he left. They was like, Kobe, you got to come and check this it. LeBron ain't showing that, man. Kobe said, I'm good. I'm helping my daughter. I'm good. Because Kobe was just like I was. Y'all wanted him, y'all can have him. Y'all gonna do the same thing with LeCaitlin. Y'all gonna push this girl. Y'all gonna probably push her to like maybe 3-4 championships. Y'all gonna screw a bunch of teams to get her in the playoffs. Y'all gonna screw a bunch of teams down the line for her to win championships. Y'all gonna let her headline the Olympics in 2028, because you know if you don't, the damn Republicans and conservatives are gonna crush your ass with the media. So I already know what's finna happen. This is why I'm laughing when all these LeCaitlin Clark fans are getting upset. They upset at Angel Reese for getting her double-double. Angel Reese got her double-double because the crowd wanted her to get it. Everybody, her teammates wanted her to get it. They want her to continue to streak. That's the difference. That's the difference between her and her team. Because you know why? Angel gives up her body every night for everybody. Angel Reese gives up her points to give it to Cardoso. She said, no, let Miller get her points. Let her do her thing. You see her cheering Camilla on. You see her yelling every time Camilla makes a basket. You see her always checking with Camilla. I don't see Caitlyn doing none of that shit because she's not that. It's all about LeCaitlin. That's why Kate Martin said what she said. The greatest leader I've been with is right here on the Aces, because Asia's a leader. Asia supports everybody. She supports Kate Martin. Kate Martin, she loved Kate Martin to death. They had a shirt with her and Kate Martin on it looking like the Step Brothers. She signed it. See, that's the difference. And that's what the WNBA going to do. They're going to mess up like the NBA did with Jordan, just like they did with LeBron. They're going to have great short-term success. They're going to be making record numbers. They're going to be bringing in all this money. And guess what? They're going to mess up the integrity of their game. They're going to mess up the integrity of their game. And whenever LeCaitlin retires or decide to leave, the game going to fall down because you're not promoting anybody else. That's why I'm happy Juju is coming, because Juju is going to put it right back in balance. Then they're going to try to put Juju out west. Then they're going to try to say, oh, we're going to have LeCaitlin versus Juju. They're going to try to push Angel Reese out again like they've always done. And Angel Reese is going to sneak in there and win her a couple. Because Angel Reese is a problem. She is a team's dream. All her rebounds, all her steals, all her blocks have impact. She is the only rookie that is in the pluses out of the net rating. Why isn't LeCaitlin up there? Oh, well, her teammates drop her passes. No, she throws bad passes. She's throwing these damn screwballs and these ugly ass passes in the passing lane where it has shrunk. This ain't college. Now, yesterday, she got away with a bunch of pushing in that arm bar. And they're going to allow her to do it. And you know what happened? Ariel Atkins put her in her place. Ariel Atkins showed you what a closer is. Ariel Atkins showed you what a real floor general is. Van Slew, is the floor general. Ariel Atkins showed you how to close. Van Slew showed you how to run the point. Now, Washington was finna give it up down the stretch because their coach is an idiot, but they hung on. But the only reason that the Fever fell down was because Aaliyah Boston got in foul trouble. LeCaitlin Clark played a decent game. Her game was okay. I would give her a B. She gets a B for last night, and plus the turnovers killed them. And then the Mystics were scoring off of their turnovers. They had like 17 points off of turnovers. And I think it was 14 or 15 or something like that. But the Indiana Fever, dog, they was at damn near 20 turnovers. 15 or 16 turnovers in the first half. Second half, they did better. But it's like, come on, you're the floor general. Why are you having all these damn turnovers? Then they weren't even moving the ball. Caitlyn dominates the ball 90-some% of the time. This is why your team struggles. I keep trying to tell y'all, she is not a point guard. You need to put her to the off guard. Now, when they're in transition or some plays, if you want to switch it up, you can. But she doesn't need to dominate the ball like she does. But they want her to break these records. They want her to get her points up. Because they want her to, so when they screw Angel Reese out of the Roy title, they could basically say, well, look at her stats. Look at what she's done. Yeah, I said, I know. Caitlyn always been a stat sheet stuffer. She was stuffing the stat sheet in college. She's always been a stat patter. People be like, oh, she wants to win. Yeah, she wants to win. I never said Caitlyn never wanted to win. Caitlyn's problem is she don't know how to win. She don't know how to sacrifice to win. She can't do it. She got too much of an ego. She got to score these points because she see Angel Reese over here doing her thing. She hates that. Caitlin Clark hates that. She hates that. She do not like that. She do not like being compared to Angel Reese at all. She could say that bullshit. That's why when they ask, oh, you guys can play together on the same team. And you know what LeCaitlin said? Yeah, that's cool. We never played with each other before, but I just hope we don't overshadow any of the other women. Let all the other women get looked at. Let them get praised. No, you said that shit because you pissed off because this girl is getting a lot of shine. And everybody is starting to see that Angel Reese is the real advocate for the game. You're not the advocate for the game. You're just another person they done propped up to put on this damn pedestal. And all of your Toby fans and all of your little racist fans and all of your diehard fans, you see how I split them all up because it is. It's Caitlyn fans who love Caitlyn, but they're not racist. They're not prejudiced. But then you got the fanboys and the fangirls who are racist and prejudiced, like the Dan Patricks and the conservatives and all of them. Very prejudiced. And then you got the Tobys who talk bad about her teammates, talk bad about Angel Reese, come up with a video. Oh, she's stat padding because she got 11 points, because she shot 2 free throws. So what? LeCaitlin Clark stat padded to get that triple-double. She stat pads all the time. She's stealing rebounds from her teammates. She doing all of this dumbass shit. And y'all let the shit pass. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all can't be with this double standard bullshit. I'm not going to let y'all do it. Y'all did it for 20 years for LeBrownie's bum ass. Now I'm not going to let you guys do it. Y'all did it for years with Michael Jordan bald-headed ass. I'm not letting y'all get away with this. Y'all are not finna come into the WNBA doing this same propaganda bullshit. Because that's what it is. It's propaganda. And y'all know it's propaganda. And y'all bastards see it, but y'all don't even want to call it out. Y'all don't want to call it out or nothing. And that's the thing that pisses me off. Because y'all do this all the time when it comes to a player that they prop up and put on a pedestal. Y'all guys go blind. The one thing I give Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan lived up to what he did. But he was a scumbag and they gave him all these calls. This dude used to get calls galore. But Michael Jordan, when he came back and played for the Wizards, that's when I actually really gave him some love. Because he wasn't getting the foul calls. He wasn't getting the love. And you know what he did? Mike went out there balling. Still dropping 20-some, almost 30 a game. He was just old. He was old and shit. But LeCaitlin, yesterday they lost the game and everything yesterday because of turnovers. And then defense. For some reason, hold on real quick, y'all. Got to put the phone down. I got to park. For some reason, they defensively, they don't talk on defense. The rotations are terrible. Chrissy Sides, I feel like she should go with certain players longer, but then she switches out. Now, that lineup at the end, like Hole did pretty good down the stretch. I can't take nothing from her. LeCaitlin started calming down. She started hitting her shots. She started hitting her shots. She hit her shots and everything. She made her plays. And she hit some big 3-point shots. I'm like, bet, good. Now I'm like, okay, now bring it home. She ain't bringing home. She did that LeBrownie's bullshit. She stayed over by the elbow 3 or by the baseline 3, and she just sat there. Instead of going to get the ball, she just sat there. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because how it happened, the play was supposed to go to her because she gave it up and she came around to try to get it, but they blocked it off. It was a good def, I think, by Dolson. I believe it was by Dodson or Hines Walker, one of them. Or it might have been Kimbrough. They blocked it, so Kelsey panicked and went this way and gave the ball to Aaliyah. Samuelson came off a pick trying to get it from the top of the key 3. And Caitlin just sitting there the whole time, just sitting there. And it's like, bro, run to the damn ball. Run to the ball. Why aren't you running to the ball? And everybody want to say, it's because of Chrissy's size. No. If you're that player, go get the damn ball. All I hear from you dumbass LeCaitlin fans and you dumbass Tobies is that she's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. She's the greatest player we done seen. She's the GOAT. Y'all saying she better than Asia. Go get the goddamn ball, because if that was Asia Wilson, Asia would have got the ball. If that was Kennedy Carter, she'd have got the ball. Go get the ball. You just sitting there looking stupid. And then you're going to have some idiot who break down plays, or some coach going to be like, this is how you do it. It's supposed to be like this. Listen, I don't give a damn about that playbook. I don't give a damn about the technically sound or the right way to do it. No, the right way is for her to get the ball. Run and go get the ball. That's her problem. She doesn't know how to get off of when she's getting locked up and it's a defense on her. She don't know how to break away. Because what she'll do is throw an elbow or she pushes. That's what she did to Van Slew. She just elbowed her and pushed her off and then did the same thing on the first play. She gave her that shoulder. Van Slew flew back a couple yards. Then she just stepped back and shot the three. Even the announcers was like, whoa, like, that's an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul. Like, damn. You know, that's what they do. But I'm like, they're not going to call it. They're not going to call it. Nalissa Smith came off the bench, did a good job, made her free throws. Down the stretch, Kelsey missed free throws and LeCaitlin missed free throws. You can't blame that on Nalissa Smith. Your girl, if her and Kelsey would have made them free throws and then they would have and they would wouldn't have had those bad turnovers, Fever would have won this game by 15, maybe 10 or 15 points. They would have won this game by. But LeCaitlin turns the ball over too much. The team plays sporadic. You know why they play sporadic? Because they play sporadic because they don't know who gonna get what. They don't know where the ball's going because LeCaitlin is so indecisive with the ball. She's not a point guard. And when you actually play D on her, it's trouble. Dotson, whatever her name is, she did a great job on Aaliyah Boston. She frustrated Aaliyah Boston like Aaliyah Boston's been frustrating everybody else. But she frustrated her. And Aaliyah got those fouls. But that's what killed the Fever. Aaliyah Boston's foul trouble. She got to work on that. If they're calling it tight, you got to adjust. It's just how it is. The Chicago Sky was getting screwed more than y'all. The Chicago Sky was getting screwed on the whistle. I didn't get to watch the game because it's on League Pass. I didn't buy League Pass because I don't have time. I don't have time like to watch. So I watch the games that come on the network. But I'm going to get League Pass probably next year when I have time. But I don't have time right now. But that's what happened. The foul trouble, the bringing Nalissa Smith off the bench. Samuelson, I don't have a problem, but Samuelson needs to play the 3. She's not a 4. Samuelson was getting destroyed last night down in the paint. Down in the paint. You don't get it. If you don't have Timmy Fag Bentley there, Fag Bentley is hurt. And then they had the other chick, I forgot her name, but she's more of an offensive person. She's a stretch 4. She's not really a tough defender, but she plays some defense down the stretch. So I'm trying to figure out why you don't play her more. I would have put Samuelson ass and whole ass on the bench and brought them in sparingly. I had Christy Wallace. I would have brought Christy Wallace in sparingly. And this is what I would have done. But here's the thing. Is Christy Size the one making these calls, or is LeCaitlin making these calls? Because the way I'm looking at it, I think it's a power struggle over LeCaitlin and Christy Sides. I believe Christy Sides is doing exactly what LeCaitlin wants. And when the shit don't go well, Chrissy Sides has to take the blame. That's what the front office and everybody's told her to do. That's what's happening. I'm watching LeBron in Cleveland all over again. This girl's gonna be worse than LeBron because she's actually so media trained and she's so good at keeping a straight face. She's gonna fool. She already got these Tobies fooled. You saw all these Tobies? Like, man, that's Caitlin and LeCaitlin the best. They over there pom-pomming for their white girl. They pom-pomming for this white girl. And then she do this dirty shit. They talking about, what are you talking about? Like, you're so weird. Like why are you even bringing this up? See what I mean? When she does something, it's just like LeBronies. When he does something, everybody know the rules. Everybody come out like they Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, it ain't shit. Look, Caitlin is innocent. They got her on national TV. They done brought up this girl past at Iowa. Even white people have brought this up. Not black people, white content creators have brought this up. Because I don't want y'all to think, oh, it's a race thing. No, white people have done this. They have pulled it up, showing that. And there's a lot of people who played at Ohio State, Penn State, other places. They do not like Caitlin Clark because she is dirty. She gets away with shit, and she's always crying. She always crying. Always crying. But they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to have a higher seed than the Sky because that's what the WNBA is going to do. Because they tried to screw the Sky, but it didn't work. Because you know why? The Sky moved the ball. All 5 people touched the ball. When you have a team of all 5 people that can move and touch the ball and can move and cuts, do their cuts and move around, they're dangerous. You could call as many fouls as you want, but they're still going to be tough. All they need is Turner and Izzy whenever their time is called to play. Omawerie, I believe that's her name. Maya, I'm going to call her Maya. I think that's her name, Maya. She did good. She came in, did her thing. But like I told you guys, this is how it worked. LeCaitlin Clark is the new LeBronies. I told you guys. LeCaitlin Clark. She's going to get any call she wants. She's cool. Did she ball out yesterday? Yeah. Listen, LeCaitlin can ball. Listen, she can play. Never took that away from her. But to say that she's great, I have a hard time with that. She hasn't shown me she's great. She shows me she's good, that she potentially, off of potential, she showed me she could be great. Angel Reese, I know is going to be great because I know what she does. And I know what she does I could win with. And she's actually showing it in the stats. Unlike Draymond Green, who I know I could win with, but Draymond gives me triple singles all the time. So, but other than that, it is what it is. I got to get into work, guys. Thank you, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, donate to the page by going to my Cashapp or my Zelle. That's in the description box. And you guys can super chat me when the video live or premiere. We got the Patreon going for $3 a month. The link is in the description box. We also, guys, have merchandise. If you guys want to get merchandise, you guys want to get merchandise and everything, it's in the description box. Just click that link. You can go there and buy your stuff. I'm just saying, so yeah, holla at me, man. Y'all be good. Shout out to Sess Talk Sports, man. She great page she got. Quita Love Sports. She don't know me, but make sure y'all go support her because she's and she also got her Chicago Sky with Mom. That page go hard where she just talks strictly Chicago Sky. Shout out to Carcino for Life, who did it this time. Scrub Zero, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez, One True Emperor, Fulan Speaks Sports, Lobo, L0B0 Beach, Bear Theater, who else? MDT Sports, Jeff Bone the Bonehead. Shoot. That's about it. Cracking AMG. Also Mutant Styles. And then, you know, I got to get my little cousin's page my nephew page, Caleb. I got to get his page so you guys can go support him. So, shoot, thank you guys, man, for your love and blessings. I am out. Deezy.